This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV in association with Max Jim Marbo. Why are you already laughing? I haven't said anything. You're already laughing.
I don't know, it just made me laugh.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. We're in San Carlo here for a media lunch for Scott Quigg and Anthony Qualla. Scott, how many media lunches have you been involved in your time as a professional boxer?
First one? Really? Oh, it might be the second, but this is the first one, first proper one. So
You look through all the matchroom fighters that have had media lunches and you think, I'm more known than him, or I'm better than him, but they've kept you. I mean, you've had that world title for like a year, and they've just given you a media lunch now. That's the priority order of Eddie Hearn.
it's one of them. It works both ways, doesn't it? I've probably been refusing, saying I need to go home for my afternoon nap. So luckily, it's fell on the day where I'm on the day off.
Swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts. All right, we're 11 days away from high stakes. Be winding down your training, I'm assuming now. Obviously, I'm a boxer. I know the stages that you will wind down your training, rather. So I'm assuming that to be the case.
I mean, we've still got a couple of spars left, a couple of decent sprint sessions, but we are now tapering down how many rounds we're doing and the intensity level of the sprints we're doing. So it's starting to come down now, but I'm looking forward to the fight now.
This is a little bit of a boring question, but not what Kiko Martinez are you expecting, but are you expecting a Frampton 1 Martinez or a Frampton 2 or something in between or something altogether different?
I'm expecting the best Kiko Martinez that I've seen, and I'm expecting the one where he went in explosive against Jonathan Romero. That was one of his best performances. And then when he went over to Japan and fought Hasegawa, I'm expecting that sort of ferocious Martinez to come out and try and put it on, and take me out early, which 1,000,000% prepared for that, and I know what I've got to do, and I'll go out there and do the job and take him apart.
Speaking to Joe Gallagher just now, he said that Martinez isn't necessarily the best name that you face on paper. He used Randall Monroe and Salinas as examples. Where do you sit with that?
I mean, Joe's Joe. He has his own thing, but the way I go into every fight, don't matter who I'm fighting, this is the toughest fight in my career, Joe, because it's the fight that's in front of me. Joe, the stakes are higher, the pressure's more, and you've got to go out there and do the job and keep winning. So I take every fight, my next fight, the one that's in front of me is my toughest fight in my career. Don't matter if I was fighting in a 6-rounder, journeyman or whatever, I'd still train like it's going to be my toughest fight in my career. So it's one of them. Have I boxed people more skillful? Yeah. But again, I'm trained. I know how I've trained for this. I know what shape I'm in. I know how prepared I am, and I'm very, very confident that I'm going to go in there and put the best performance of my career in.
I know you're not a somewhat. You have a team around you, shall we say? I know. Do you like that, Joe? You have a team around you, so it's not always a fight that you fancy. It doesn't necessarily mean that's who you're going to face. You have your trainer, your promotional team. But would you have liked to have faced a Kiko Martinez already in your career?
Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? I don't regret anything in my career. I'm happy how it's gone, and I'm ready to fight Kiko Martinez on the 18th. Whether I could have fought him 4 fights ago, we've tried making the fight with Kiko Martinez before. He chose to fight Frampton. That was before when he fought for the European title as well. So it is what it is, and I know that the way I'm being brought through, I've been getting better and better and better, and I'm in the best place I've been in my career so far.
We obviously know that Carl Frampton will fight on the same night in Texas against Gonzalez. What do you make of Gonzalez as an opponent?
I'd not heard much of him. It is what it is. They've chose to go that route. They had the chance to fight me for 1.5 million or 60-40 to the winner. They didn't take that, and they've gone over to America now, and they're fighting Gonzalez. It is what it is. I'm not really interested in what they're doing. I've got a massive fight against Martinez, which I've got to go and take care of, and that's what I'm focused on.
Okay, very diplomatic answer. Been getting any stick on social media lately, Scott? People like to give it to you a little bit. Whether it be about the chip shop or not being a real world champion, one of the two, someone gives it to you about.
I get stick on Twitter all the time. But that keeps me entertained.
I understand why people give you stick. You get sort of Frampton fans that give you stick and etc. etc. The fact that you sell your tickets from a chip shop and things like that. But you're such a nice person. I don't know why anyone would want to give you any stick, Scott.
I sell the tickets from the chip and I give free chips away. I'm not selling chips and giving free tickets away. So that's the main thing.
Well, listen, as long as you're smiling about it, then it doesn't make any difference, does it?
It's all fun. It's all funny games.
What's your plan for the rest of the week? Obviously, fight week's next week, so you'll have a lot of media stuff to do next week. But what is usually... They don't really interview you the week before the fight, if you understand what I mean. So what would your plan for the rest of the week?
Just, obviously this week we're finishing off the sparring, a couple of hard sessions left, and then wind down, and then it's just about resting, regrouping, making the weight, and just going through your head what you've got to do, just making sure you know what you've got to do on the night, the tactics, everything. Just go through it in your head, and then from Wednesday onwards, it's just about switching off. Just staying calm, staying relaxed, and reserving energy, and looking forward to the fight.
Okay. Seem very chilled out and relaxed and cool as always, Scott.
Just cool guy, Anna.
You are. All right. Well, listen. It's a media lunch now, so your first one ever. So treasure it. It may only be your only one. So many more media lunches to come.
Depends if I need to have my afternoon nap.
You've cracked it, didn't you? When you get this media lunch treatment, honestly, it's lovely. Yeah.
I'll let you decide on that. I could be sat at home watching Joe McHale and all that. I don't care. Eating my own dinner.
In the chip shop, having a Savoy.
Be outside the chippy with posters. Buy your tickets here.
Do you do that? You don't really do that, do you?
Do it every Saturday. Every Saturday without fail. Get your tickets here, please. Please buy your tickets. Fill this arena, please, please, please.
All right. Well, listen, Scott. I'm sure I'll be catching up with you next week anyway, during fight week. So have a chilled out week and taper up on your training, and we'll catch up with you, like I said, next week.
Thank you.